Hello guys, I know it's been a while since I've posted a personal video. I think it's been about a month now. I did have two filmed and as I was saving them they both messed up, and since then I've just really not had the motivation to actually film anything of myself. But recently I just decided I wanted to film another one. I do apologise for my hair. I've just had a shower and I've not bothered to style it or anything. But yeah, I wanted to talk about a more serious topic today. I wanted to talk about bullying. It's not really going to be a bullying story or anything like that. I will mention times where I have been picked on, but I've not really been majorly bullied unlike other people. But I can start with saying that I have had people be mean to me and things like that. When I was younger, I did have major surgery and I wasn't really going to school properly until I was 4 or 5, I think, and they just used to tease me, like whenever we had our playtime and we used to play games like tag and everything like that, they did used to tease me about me not being able to run that much because obviously it was foot surgery and it was only about a year after I've had it, so I couldn't really run very far or anything like that, and they did used to tease me about that. I mean, so some people might not be seen as bullying, but it did upset me quite a bit because I basically spent my years in Warrington up until I was 9 wishing that I was like the other children, like being able to run around as much as they could, and because of them I didn't really feel like I fitted in. Apart from that, all I've had is a couple of words from people. I mean, except for my friends, my so-called friends in year 7 and half of year 8, they weren't very nice to me at all. When my great nan died, they just didn't really seem to care. Like, one of them, she just took the mick as like, oh, my hamster's died recently and I'm not that upset about that, and they're like, hello, it's one of my relatives. But I don't really hold a grudge against them for not really saying nice things to me from other times as well, because we were young and we stopped being friends. After a while they told me that they didn't tell me, they told somebody to tell me that they didn't really like me, and I did find better friends after that, and I've not really had that problem since. So seriously, apart from that, I've only had a couple words said to me, like when I was going out with a girl, and they did tease at first, but the thing is they teased me as well when I was going out with a boy, so it was just what they did to everyone. It wasn't just me. I've been called emo and everything like that before. It's because I dress alternatively, but I just laugh at that. But the thing is, some people don't laugh at that, and bullying does affect some people seriously. It's just, bullies can have a reason behind what they do though. There's some people who use it to cover up their insecurities. There's some people who bully because they used to be bullied and it makes them feel better themselves. Some people have problems at home and they try and cover up that, try and fit in with the crowd, just seem like everyone else. But it's still not right. Just even if they have some sort of excuse, it's still not right for them to do. People also seem to think that cyberbullying is really not as bad as physical bullying or mental bullying, but the thing is, it is, because you get home from school or whatever, you might have been bullied there or you might not have been, and because it's on the internet and it's also through text messages, it's like you can't get away from it. You see this hate on you everywhere, and they might not even be people you know. You might not even know them and they might feel secure behind a computer screen and not actually say anything like that to you in real life, but it can still upset you like crazy. I've seen a lot of things like that on Instagram where people get hate for no reason, and it's like, why? Because they have different opinions than you? Because you don't like their style? Just leave them alone, you know. There's different reasons why people get bullied, like race, sexuality, religion, how someone looks. Sometimes it can seem like nothing at all, and it's just wrong. And a lot of the time, even though it is best to tell someone, a lot of people feel like it's not gonna help, it's gonna make things worse. But you don't necessarily have to tell a teacher. I mean, like, this is me trying to help you now. I mean, if you have friends, you can talk to them, you can talk to your family, because no matter what you may think, because I know that a lot of teenagers believe that their families hate them, they do love you. I mean, they are your family, and if you are upset or anything, they are there for you. And if you feel like you can't talk to them, or a good teacher, for example, that you get along with, then there is Childline and all these other places that you can call to get help and advice from. And even online friends. I mean, especially now, we always get this internet safety thing being told to us. Well, I did when I was in school, I finished now. But we still do make friends with people. And if you feel like you're not comfortable enough to talk to someone in real life, you can talk to them. They won't mind at all, and it might help you. And also, of course, you don't really get this advice from teachers, but I would say stand up for yourself as well. I'm not saying lower yourself down to the bully's level and insult them. I go by the belief that you shouldn't insult something about someone that they can't change. You should never do that. You shouldn't insult someone anyway, but especially something that they can't change about themselves. Don't sit in the dark and just let them say anything to you. That's what I'm saying. Don't hit them or anything like that either. If walking away is the best thing for you, then just walk away, because that still shows that you're better and you're stronger than them, because you're not even starting a fight and you're walking away from it. You're not sitting there and just letting them say or do whatever they want to. You just get away from it. That might not be seen as standing up for yourself, but I think it is, because a lot of people just stand there and just think, oh, just let it be over with, I'll just go. But it shouldn't be like that. Just walk away, because in the end they're just other teenagers dealing with their own issues. That's basically the thing here. And in a few years, when you finish school, you probably wouldn't even ever bother with them again. But obviously there are more severe cases, like the story of Amanda Todd is a very, very popular one, where the bullying on her with cyberbullying, because of one little mistake she made her commit suicide. And she's not the only one in the world who has done this. There are so many other children out there and teenagers who have gone down that road because they feel like there's nowhere else to turn. And just please don't let yourself get to that stage. Don't let these people who do this for their own personal pleasure or to make themselves feel better or whatever, don't let somebody like that make you take your own life, because your life is precious. You've got so much ahead of you. You have college, you have university, you're going to meet new people, you're going to fall in love, you may marry, you have children, you're going to have your career, whatever you choose to do and you want to enjoy that career. Don't let them take that away from you. I'm always here for people if you want to talk to me. I really don't mind at all. I do love helping people, and that's the whole reason why I'm making this video. So if you ever feel like you need to talk to someone and you don't know who to talk to, then I'm always here and I will talk to you. Even if you don't even want advice or you just want someone to talk to and keep you company, I'll do that. I don't mind at all. So never feel afraid to talk to me whenever you like. Well, thank you for watching anyway. I don't know if this actually helped anybody or anything like that, but I did want to talk to you about this because it is a sensitive issue for some people. And also I've not talked to you in a while and I do actually like talking to you. If you feel inclined to do so, feel free to subscribe to me. I really don't mind if you do or not. I just made this to help someone. Also, if you really like me enough and want to see me in more places, then I am on Instagram at SkewWolf. You can talk to me on there if you like as well. I'm also on fanfiction.net. My username in there is rockqueen98. And then I'm also on DeviantART, which is rockprincess98, just in case you can't get enough of my art on here. Well, thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.